Okay, so what we have here, this is the Your Doom. It's a dynamic harmonic device. It sort of bridges the gap between a fuzz, an octave up, and a ring modulator. It doesn't do anything that anything else does. So, if I turn it on right here, it's got a mix knob, so the mix is in the center right now. So you're hearing half of the bass and half of the fuzz sound. If we turn the gain down, you can hear that there's a huge range to the gain. And what I like to do is, if you turn the treble all the way down on the bass, then you get the clean low end coming through, replaced the high end with the high end from this. So you can get like a Moog-like sound. And right now we got the tone all the way up, but I can crank that down. That operates like a synth cutoff, just lowering, scooping out all the high end gradually as you turn it down. And then if you palm mute, because it's very responsive to playing dynamics, so if you palm mute or you play with a pick or anything else, it's going to have an envelope of the fuzz where the fuzz blooms out and then comes back in, a lot like the way a Moog sounds. That's the way I use it when I'm trying to get the Stevie Wonder sound on a gig, which is all I'm ever really trying to do. But then it can be an all-out fuzz as well if you turn it up. It's got a shape control that scoops all your mids out for a really fat kind of, almost like a Big Muff sound, but better. And then as you play higher up the neck too, there's a really strong octave up that starts to come out. And if we bring the mix all the way around too, and you play like chords or any multiple notes at the same time, a lot of dissonance starts coming out because there's a ring modulator type effect where it's creating more tones in between the tones you play. And now what I like to do is combine that with my Wonder Love over here, which right now I have the expression pedal plugged in. So if you use the pedal, if you use that, you can manually sweep the cutoff. And get very synth-like sounds as you can sweep through that. But then of course, if you unplug this, it's going to operate like a normal filter. It's got all sorts of controls, so you can really fine tweak it to get whatever thing you want. You can set it in band pass and blend in your clean. That's like for the bootsy sounds. But usually I'm just trying to make it sound as fat as possible. So that's that. Over here's the Proton. This is my stripped down simplified envelope filter, just designed to sound as good as possible and get a couple really good sounds. This is the down sweep mode, which is that sort of chameleon kind of thing. And then the up position, that's the more conventional kind of quacky envelope filter sounds. And then this is the enabler, the Swiss Army knife for bass. It's got a DI, studio quality DI. It's got a headphone amp. It's got an aux input so you can plug an iPod in. And then it's got enough gain to drive a power amp. It has a ton of headroom. And it's got a 3-band EQ as well, and a deep switch. So a lot of tonal options there. That's something that a bass player can just stick in their gig bag and take with them everywhere, not need anything else.